Hey everyone, Beck here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Um, Spoiler, I have played this before, but not for a couple of years now, so I really don't remember that much about it. And to be completely honest, I never actually finished the full main story. So I'm really excited to see where it ends up, especially now that I've read the books, which I think makes such a big difference to knowing what's really going on and the backstory to a lot of it. I also have played Witcher 1 and 2, which I would highly recommend. But if you're going to play The Witcher 3, you really don't need to have played the first two games in order to understand what is going on. Also, you can see in the bottom left, I do have both of the expansion packs installed, which I have never played with. So we'll see how we go with getting all of that in. I would love to get 100% completion. I know that is very ambitious, especially the way that The Witcher works. When you get to a certain point in the game, you can't necessarily go back and do certain um, missions. So I'm going to try and do as much as we come across. So it's going to be a lot of sidetracks, a lot of staying away from the main story as we try and get everything done. But I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. We're going to jump into a new game. Also, I will put in timestamps to if you don't want to watch any of the cutscenes. I think the beginning one here might be relatively long, and I'm not going to talk through them, so I'm not being annoying that way. But we'll jump straight in with a brand new game. For those wondering, I am playing on a PlayStation 4 controller. For some reason, it comes up with the Xbox controllers. I'm guessing it probably just has something to do with Steam or Microsoft. So you will see down the bottom that it will appear that I'm using an Xbox controller, but I'm actually using a PS4. Not that it really makes any difference. Fresh start. I think the first time I ever played this, I did just a story. But we might go story and sword. I think that would probably be the middle ground. Tutorials, we'll go through the tutorials for those who may not have seen it before. I'm not going to import my Witcher 2 save game. I don't think it really changes too much of anything. Okay, so I've had a bit of a look, and from what I can gather, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Really only affects some dialogue. And to be completely honest with you, it's been about 3 years since I played The Witcher 2, so I can't even really remember what I did. So we're just going to go with off on this one and jump right in.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Well, if that didn't get your attention, I don't know what will. Guys, welcome to The Witcher 3. If you have just skipped all of that, we have just landed at Kaer Morhen, which is the home of the witches, basically. So welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is the tutorial. I thought I would still add in a tutorial for those who may never have played the game before and are here to find out how you play it. But let's just jump in. Use a Witcher senses to find the bedroom door. The minimap in the upper right corner of your display shows your current location, just like any game. And then we have our objectives underneath. So Witcher senses helps us to find anything in our environment, so you can see that it lights up different objects. So this.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
So the woman talking, her name is Yennefer, and she is a sorcerer. I'm not going to give away too much. I have to say, that bath scene, how small is that bath compared to him? That was the only thing I could take away from that. Alright, so we're looking for a key. And we also have...
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
juice. I'm sure that's what's in it. Alright, here's our key. Unlock doors, go up to them, and press open. Easy. So I'm not going to get into who Ciri is, because that'll come into play later on, unless you've already played the first couple. I don't know if she was... Yeah, she was mentioned in the first few, as well as the books.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
One of the things I love about this game is how immersive it is and how you get to make the decisions the whole way along. It's not just one straight and narrow path. There are so many different endings and so many different things that you can do. I love open world sort of games like this. Another note that I'm going to make now, because I don't know how many more cutscenes there are and I don't want to keep on getting cut off and lose my train of thought. As I've played this game already, I have got a lot of the achievements, or not that many of the achievements to be completely honest, but they're not going to pop up like they typically normally would unless it's something new that I haven't discovered, because that's not something that we can turn off easily, I don't think. But we're going to keep going. Won't happen again. It better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Another thing is, I know that I've already mentioned that I've read the books and played a little bit. I am not going to make a point of referencing them a lot because I know that could get quite frustrating. I know when I'm watching a
What did I tell
movie
you
and
about
someone's like,
breathing?
"Oh,
Through
that
your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
that didn't happen in the books or whatever,"
Siri, cut it out.
it's annoying. So I'll do my best not to. Where are we going? This way. I know I'm supposed to be using it, but I'm literally just chopping down everywhere. So yeah, if you just heard, Ciri
win.
here is not a Witcher yet. She hasn't gone through the mutation, so you'll get to learn a lot about that later.
Row a bit. Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't be slow. This could have said you did, yes.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Definitely fundamentals, because I am not the best gamer, I'm average at best, and I haven't played in quite a
Should
while.
work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Combat. Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds. They have one steel sword for fighting humans and non-humans, and the other silver for slaying monsters. We also have signs, which is basically basic magic. Feel free to pause and read all this stuff. I'm not going to read all of it out. Oh, I didn't actually look. Okay, draw a sword.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
That took me way too long to figure out what it actually meant. It meant to press down on the toggle. Mount a fast attack against this man.
Blazes are you doing? Strong strikes. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Let's get away from this.
Slice your jugular.
As with anything, rule of three.
Footwork. Remember.
Ciri's probably doing better than me. Oops. Dodge to one side.
Ciri, she's like
I have to get used to the fact that it's coming up showing Xbox controller
Dummy.
buttons when I've never played Xbox before.
Riposte! Strike! Counter strike!
And one.
This is the sort of stuff I really enjoy with games, is being able to parry.
Jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with...
Oh, my bad. Stamina. Signs to use stamina. Cast the Quen side. So these here are our different spells, basically. The 5 different signs that we can use as a Witcher.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
So I'm just going to say this right now while I've got the game paused. There will be times like this where you might see that I've done some editing, or I've missed something, or I'm back at this screen. I have a almost 1-year-old daughter, and I'm doing this at night time while she's asleep, but sometimes she happens to wake up. So I've got to go and help her back to sleep. So That's what I've just done. But let's just resume. What am I doing? Oh, I've cast the Quen sign. So now, do I need to attack him?
Cast Igni, Geralt. I
Ah,
want to see
Igni.
sparks fly.
Sorry. Oh, what am I doing? I have to really remember which one's of which button. Igni. Oh, yeah. So this is our one. This is my favorite one. And you'll see why.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
One of my favorites.
All right, Geralt. Come on.
Use Ard. Oh. That's not Ard, is it? There we go. I thought it was selected, but it's not. See, I told you I'm very rusty.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Yeah.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
This is one of my favorite ones, actually. There is a particular
Throw a
monster.
bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
There is a particular monster that we use that for. RB. What is RB? Okay. If you'd like me to bring up the PS4 controller things, let me know.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
I just put my sword away. Whoops.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Oh no.
Vesemir.
Adriana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
So there was a fair bit that just went on right now, especially in that tutorial that we'll look back at in the future. I'm not going to explain a lot of it now. If you've played the first two, you might have seen some of that scene before. But we're going to talk to Vesemir here and we're going to tell him what was going on.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
If you would like me to go into more detail about things, please let me know.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
I don't know about that bottom one, but I feel like I want to use it.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters are shown with silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. So that is pulling out the other one. Oh, what button am I? Oh my goodness, Beck, you just learnt this. Go faster. Oh, I want my silver sword. I thought I pulled it out. Yeah, I think I definitely played on the easier option. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. So you can see that highlighted underneath the little Witcher symbol.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or meditating for at least 1 hour. I don't know if you guys actually want me to read these out. Alright, we're going to eat some food. Have your horse come to you. Double press. So I'm just eating some food. And so you can see there's a little icon up there showing that I'm eating. And until it goes away, our health bar goes back up. And you hear that lovely little voice of us eating. Wait. Okay, so we can whistle. Now, I feel like I want to loot. I know that we have a limit on how much we can carry, but we can deal with that at another time. This sort of stuff, it can be really helpful later on.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew?
We
Couldn't
just
stop
spend...
talking about how useful they are as creatures.
I'll do my best not to talk over him. His voice is amazing. Witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press to whistle. Roach is the name
Because you
of...
can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, it upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Well, I don't know if he's going to keep to... I don't know if this is a good time to stop.
Whoa there, Roach.
I think it might be a good time to stop now before we get too far into the game. It's going to be hard picking different spots. I'm probably going to have to do a mission at a time and do it that way. Otherwise, the episodes are going to get really long. I hope you enjoyed this first part. Obviously, it is just a quick look into the beginning of The Witcher. I'm really excited to play this and record it. But I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave any comments, feedback, suggestions, anything down below. Give me a like and all that jazz, all those fun YouTube things. And I will speak to you guys in the next episode. Bye!